Good morning, Canberra, for Cam's Mortgage Minute on Tuesday, September 25th. Well, the reason I'm chuckling a little bit is one thing the government's really good at is stopping things. Well, if you want the government to mess something up or basically slow it down or bring things to a grinding halt, they're fabulous at it. Case in point would be the real estate market. Their goal with the last mortgage rule changes was to slow the market down, and hey, guess what? They're succeeding. You know what? I've been sharing different numbers with you kind of over the last few days, and some more numbers came out. And it looks like in August, the decline in sales was spread to 21 out of the 28 metropolitan markets, registering a drop-off from July, and 16 of the markets showing a full fall-off of 5% or more. As well, listings fell in 17 out of the 28 markets. So that's a good sign that, people are, I guess, realizing that, hey, the market's not what I thought it was going to be. I'm going to pull my house off, which should help soften the bubble like we talked about yesterday, and then overall there's not as much inventory. Prices don't capitulate much, and then they kind of hold their value. The government estimated when they did their amortization changes that for the average mortgage of $350,000 it would increase their monthly payment by $184. But don't forget, as I mentioned to you before, loyal viewers, you can only use a percentage of that income really. So at the end of the day, that made almost, off the top of my head, I think it was almost a $5,000–6,000 change to what the income that you needed to effectively manage this new ratio was. So bottom line is you needed more money just to handle it, and guess what? People are falling out. And as I told you before, 35 to 40% of the real estate market or the mortgage market is CMHC insured, so it affected a vast amount of people. Now, the thing when I was saying with respect to prices, only 9 out of the 28 markets were the prices down, and compared to August of last year, prices were still up in 25 of the markets. So, what's the biggest forecast? What's the biggest prognosis out there? Forecasters are saying Vancouver in the next 2 or 3 years is going to see anywhere from a 10 to 25% decline in sales. And Vancouver has already seen in that time frame a basic tumble of sales overall. Resale sales have definitely dropped. Canada and Toronto, the largest market for Canada, prices and things are still seem to be holding okay because again there's strong population growth, and with it being such a large metropolitan center, Toronto seems to hold its own. So friends, countrymen, Romans, what am I saying? I'm saying that the continued numbers that keep pouring out are pointing to one direction: market slowing. It's definitely coming to a much slower pace. Is it at a grinding halt? No. Are prices just falling through the floor? No. In some parts where you live, they may be, but it seems like the metropolitan centers are still holding. What lays ahead? Well, it's been a long, hot summer for the last few months, and who knows? We'll see. We'll see what happens in the next little while as far as the weather, the market, everything in general. Anyway, I think tomorrow we'll talk about something different because we have talked about this for quite a while, and again, we'll pick it up a little later. I mean, October's around the bend, and we'll see what the numbers look like then. But if you are thinking of buying, if you're seriously out there looking in the marketplace, hey, give us a call. It's Cam the Mortgage Man. Call us at the Auxilium team. We're here to help. We're here to help you. This has been Cam's Mortgage Minute, and I will see you tomorrow.